Whenever you're ready.
Isophorus monosin, lasolaccolide, bambermycin, bistricin, chlorotetrasilane, coccidol, proloxoline, monogestrol acetate, laidlomycin, virginiamycin, oxytetracidine, and tisaline. Now y'all are probably sitting here saying, what in the world is he talking about? Why is Mark saying all these funny words to us? Well, I'm about to tell you. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of buffalo, also known as bison, in our diet. Most people think of buffalo or bison as a gamey meat. This is not true at all. According to PRN Newswire First Call, over 80% of Americans eat beef more than 3 times a week. We're also ingesting the aforementioned steroids, growth hormones, antibiotics, and chemicals I previously mentioned. With the help of my sources, iMamasKitchen.com, About.com, and eHow.com, today I will persuade you to add buffalo to your diet by exploring the history, the benefits, how it's cared for, and where to get buffalo from. Now, I'm not planning on coming up here today and telling you that you should stop eating beef and you should eat buffalo instead. That is not what my goal is today. My goal is to maybe convince you to give it a try once a week or once a month. Just give it a try. The cowboys used to sing a song, "Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam," while they were really longing for a herd of bison to eat. Bison or buffalo is the largest mammal in both Europe and America. They fell nearly extinct, but now have a prominent population after repopulation efforts in the United States. In 1894, President Grover Cleveland made it illegal to kill buffalo because their population was down to about 300. Male buffalo get to about 5 to 6 feet tall. They can weigh anywhere between 18 and 2,000 pounds, while the women weigh in at a dainty 800 pounds. The Native American were particularly fond of the buffalo. They saw a practical and spiritual importance for the animal. Buffalo were able to be practically used. They provided meat, weapons, shelter, clothing, and blankets. Every part of a buffalo was used. This is according to eHow.com. The albino buffalo, or the white buffalo, was sacred and was considered the leader of the herd. There was a huge difference historically of how the Europeans or white men prepared the buffalo versus the way the Native Americans did. The Europeans brought their traditions from Europe with them, using salting and smoking techniques that were not necessarily easy and were not very portable, or sometimes not even very successful. The Native Americans used the sun to cure the meat and to create jerky. Lewis and Clark's journal talked a lot about this as they saw buffalo on their journey. They noticed that they were in large herds. They also noticed that how much the Indians cared for them, the Native Americans cared for them, and they also they used the Native Americans' method of curing the buffalo to bring it on their journey, so that they had portable food that they can easily eat. So now we know a little about our history. Let's talk about the benefits of buffalo. Later in my persuasion today, we'll talk about how buffalo is cared for. But for right now, you need to understand that buffalo is a naturally fed animal. Buffalo has no known human allergens, and there is no problem with E. coli or other viruses or bacteria, according to eHow.com. Let's talk about some of the nutritional facts with buffalo real quick. When comparing buffalo to other animals, turkey and fish have 125 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 59 milligrams of cholesterol per 3-ounce serving. Chicken has 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 73 milligrams of cholesterol per 3-ounce serving. Beef has 183 calories, 8.7 grams of fat per serving, and 55 milligrams of cholesterol. Buffalo has 93 grams, 93 calories, 1.8 grams of fat, and 43 milligrams of cholesterol per serving. So right there you can see that just the nutritional information alone, you're getting more for your bang with buffalo. This is partially because buffalo is a highly dense meat. And what that means is that the proportion of protein, fat, minerals, and fatty acids compared to the calories are higher. So you have to eat less of it to get more of the nutrients. Buffalo is also rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. According to eHow and Ask.com, both the articles I read on there, both claim that it is a delicious, naturally flavored meat. I actually talked to someone about it, and some of the articles on both those articles said that it is sweet in flavor and rich in texture. Bison is prepared the exact same way as beef, so it's a simple substitution. So now let's talk a little bit how the buffalo is cared for. As I said, buffalo is naturally fed. Everything with buffalo is all natural. They are free to roam, and they are humanly harvested. They are fed a strict grass-only diet. They're not subject to the questionable drug or growth hormones or chemicals or steroids like other cattle are. Part of this is due to their size and their natural immune systems. Buffalo, as we said, they weigh a lot and they're pretty big. And also they have a natural immune system. Their immunity system is able to fight off these diseases unlike other cattle. Buffalo require less food and water than other cattle, according to iMamasKitchen.com. This makes them easier to raise. Also, according to iMamasKitchen.com, the USDA verification system on buffalo, also known as Certified American Buffalo, is very strict. Buffalo must be raised from a verified source. It must be grown without growth hormones, never fed any antibiotics, never fed any animal byproducts. So you're probably sitting here thinking to yourself, saying, great, that sounds wonderful. No growth hormones, no chemicals, they're naturally fed, they're slaughtered in a humane way, there's no machines, there's no viruses. But I've never seen buffalo in the grocery store. I can't get buffalo. You are wrong. If we lived in Atlanta, there's a little restaurant called Ted's, according to eHow.com. They serve a buffalo burger that's complete with sauteed mushrooms, cheese, and sour cream, basically canceling out any of the good effects of eating buffalo over beef. But continuing on, if you go to About.com, says that most Kroger and Publix stores sell it. In fact, I checked for you. The Publix on Forest Drive has ground buffalo, and it's on sale right now. You can also go to websites and order it online. WildIdeaBuffalo.com and AmericanGourmet.com sell buffalo. You don't need to write that down because I got it for you for everyone to have after class. So, and of course, the New York Butcher Shop on Hartsville Road also has buffalo, and we'll talk a little bit more about them in my conclusion. So, in conclusion, according to PRN Newswire First Call, over 80% of Americans will eat buffalo more than 3 times a week. Today I've given you the history, the nutritional benefits, facts on how they're cared for, and told you where you can get buffalo from. For those of you who are interested, I got a coupon code for AmericanGourmet.com so that you can get 10% off of any order or $10 off of a $50 order. I've also got a great buffalo chili recipe with me. And tomorrow at 5 p.m., if you go to the New York Butcher Shop on Hartsville Road, during their wine tasting, they're going to serve up some buffalo for everyone in this class to try. So make sure you mention it. So, let's see. So that's tomorrow at 5 p.m. Excuse me. Sorry. It is your choice. You can keep eating meat with steroids, hormones, antibiotics, and other chemicals that someone with a PhD had to take 2 hours out of their day to help me be able to say to you this afternoon. Or you can go the pure, simple way and stick to naturally grown buffalo. So I really do have all those things. Thanks.
Where's the wine tasting?
At the New York Butcher Shop on Hartsdale Road. 5
Next to
p.m.
San Jose?
Next to where San Jose
Five?
used to be. Across the street from Firehouse Subs.
Wait, is that 5?
It's between like 5 and 7, I think, but it starts at 5. I'll be there.
And Public sells it, you said?
Publix on Forest Drive does, the one on Hartsdale Road does not. They're struggling, struggling.
Buffalo, huh?
Buffalo.
Actually, it's really good. My dad.
I've had buffalo jerky before, it tasted like
Buffalo wings?
beef to me. No, buffalo wings is chicken, nice try. Yes, sir.
I can see you're very confident in your speech and covered all the main points that you stated in the introduction. But your kangaroo kind of took over.
Yeah.
It's a bud, I thought about that, I was like, I need to throw this
It kind of
stuff.
took the focus off of your speech.
It's a buddy, not a kangaroo.
Okay.
It's supposed to be game.
Yeah, like game, that's what I figured, it was for the game.
Your speech was well put together. And great.
Shh, she's talking.
Your body, you flow from your introduction to your body to your conclusion, so you did a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Anything else? I have not had buffalo. I'm gonna have some tomorrow with the wine tasting though.
I'm